Hello, Gemini, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nitahealing. So today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading from December 1st through December 8th. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving and a wonderful weekend. We are just going to get right into the reading with my tea leaves here. We're just going to pull 3 cards out for you, see what Spirit has to say for you. Okay. We've got Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yes, it really is. I am a fellow Gemini. If you can't see my Gemini tattoo. So you do have a loving family that cares deeply about you, and you care deeply about them. Or you may need to put a little bit of money aside for a just in case, that doesn't hurt, right? We've got Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I do feel like you are going to be very resourceful this week, right? Be sly like a fox. Then we got Fair Man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. You may have to deal with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. This could be in any setting. It could be a neighbor. It could be at your work. It could be a friend, right? A family member. All right. Ooh, what do we got? We got jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Ooh, lucky you. Looks like you're going to be hitting the jackpot here. I love that. Maybe your investments will go well. If you play the lotto, you'll win. If you gamble, you'll win. And we got one upright, and then we've got this one here. All right, so we've got same shit, different day. Maybe you feel like you've been doing the same things over and over and over again and uninterested. You may be uninterested in doing the same things over and over again, but I do feel like it's going to shift. The shift is going to change when you get this unexpected income or this unexpected wish, right? All right, Spirit, thank you. We got the past, moon memories. Have you been thinking a lot about the past lately? You can't change the past. You can't do things differently, than what they've been. Don't dwell on the past. You can't live there. It's okay to think about it, but you can't live there. Then we've got freedom. Wow. Have you been feeling tied down or held back these past few weeks or months? You're going to be free. You're going to be set free this week. Freedom is yours. You're going to be free like a bird. Wow, I love that. I love that for myself as well, because I have been feeling tied down, chained up, trying to follow all the rules, It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you'll be able to look to the future with a smile. Oh, you guys, hang in there. We're almost there, okay? It's almost over. We won't have to be dealing with the things that we've been dealing with, right? Things are about to change this week, and they're going to change for the better. All right, you got the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Six of Wands. Underlying energy, we've got the Emperor here. Now, with the Emperor, she's like a boss, right? A leader of her own life. If there's anything that you've been wanting to begin or wanting to start, you should definitely start it now. You could get a managerial role, a promotion. You may even start your own self-employment with people under you and hire people under you, or start that new project that you've been wanting to start. You're doing a lot. but you're going to be able to handle everything that comes your way because you are a leader, right? You're powerful. You don't listen to nobody because your way is better, right? You don't need to. Your way is easier and it's better for others. You're very structured. King of Cups, Ace of Wands. I'm just pulling out the clarifiers and we'll go over all your cards. The King of Wands. Okay, got a lot of wands here. Seven of Pentacles. And the Temperance card. All about balancing in the end. Knight of Cups. I do feel like you're going to get some kind of information that's going to come towards you that you're just going to love. Maybe you've been waiting on this news to come, but I feel like it is going to come to you this week. So make sure you check the mail, check your emails, read your text messages, listen to your voicemails. So I do feel like something is on its way to you. And if this is like a love interest, somebody wants to come towards you and tell you how they feel. But I do feel like this is like wonderful news that's headed your way. And it could be about this freedom or, you know, things being finally at the end, right? Okay, so let's begin with the situation position. I do feel like you've been doing a lot. You know, I know we talked about that with the Emperor card. But you're able to like balance everything out. Like everything is like, she looks like she's at ease here reading this recipe. You may even want to try new recipes this week. Create something new, create something different. If you hear the chimes, I'm sorry, that's my kitty cat. But yeah, it's like you will be able to balance everything out pretty easily with the Two of Pentacles here because you're multitasking, but it's like you're fine with it because you're very flexible, right? Or you're handling your time very wisely. You've got great time management here with everything that you're supposed to be doing. You're also very resourceful, right? And then you've got this King of Cups here. This King of Cups could come in to help you. This person that is very like, you know, very helpful, very loving, very kind. You know, maybe they see you doing a lot and they're like, I can help. And you're like, no, I've got it. It's okay. I can handle it. Right? Oops. It's a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces can be, but doesn't have to be. It can just be those traits here. Because the King of Cups is very emotionally balanced as well. They're very stable and very mature. And I do see this as someone like either that's like very like open and honest with how they're feeling, or they're very like held back, or they're just, you know, they hold on to their feelings because he's, you know, holding onto this cup here. But I do feel like they want to come in and help because they see that you're doing a lot, or they see that you're multitasking, you know, but they may want to come in to try to help, you know. Or this could just be a boss that's giving you a lot of tasks to do, but you've got it handled because you're good with your time, right? So you know how to take care of everything at the right timing, you know, so it's not a problem for you. Even if they give you a heavy load, you'll be like, okay, that's fine. I can do it. No problem, you know? Okay, so moving on with the challenge position. I do feel like you've been maybe trying to start something new, or trying to create something new for yourself, but you know, it's been a challenge, right? You got this person here, this Queen of Wands, telling this other person like, be careful, don't get burned. Don't try to do too much. Maybe put off this project until a better time, or put off doing something new until later. Because I do feel like if you do try to do something now, or do try to start something new now, or try to even write something, or be a little bit more creative, or even if you try to do something different, like write a blog, or it may not turn out as well as you anticipated, or things could go wrong. Like I'm telling you, like if you're feeling weird about something, or if something feels like maybe you shouldn't, don't do it. If you get a weird gut feeling, maybe hold back a little bit and try not to do it, because I do feel like this is some sort of warning, like just be careful. Don't get burned again. Don't do the same things that you did before. Don't touch that. It's hot, right? But the Ace of Wands is about like a new beginning, or this opportunity. You may even be offered something, or like a job, or something that sounds like too good to be true. If it sounds too good to be true, don't do it, right? It could be a scam. Okay, moving away from that situation here. Now we've got in the recent past. You have been thinking a lot about the past here, which, this and this is very much the same thing. Like she looks like she's kind of like sleeping, or maybe even like daydreaming. But this Four of Cups is like all about reflection and contemplation, or reevaluating things, right, from the past, things that have happened, like emotional stuff that's happened. And maybe you've been so caught up in the past emotions, or past pain, or past hurt, that you're not like noticing this cup that's being given to you from spirit. And spirit is like trying to wake you up, like, hello, wake up. Stop focusing on the past. Stop, worrying so much, or, thinking that you're not going to get better, because you are. You're just too busy to notice it, right? But then we got this King of Wands here that's like almost like they're also trying to show you, like, hey, look, we can do something new. They've got this like vision for you, where they're just trying to show you something, and you might not be looking at it like they are, or you might not want to hear what they have to say. They might even be trying to make you like look at like, hey, let's take a vacation. Maybe you just need a trip, to get past what's happened. Let's take a little trip together. I want to take you here and there and here. But you're just like, meh, I don't know. I don't feel like going anywhere. I'm depressed. Don't be in that depressed stage, okay? Like I said, don't live in the past. Start focusing on your future, on what you can do from here on out, because you're being set free, right? It's You're going to start over here pretty soon. And things maybe have been rocky, or maybe you got a phone call recently that, made you upset because it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, and it made you angry. Like what? No, that's not what I wanted to hear. But forget about what you heard, or forget about what you found out. Start planting new seeds. Maybe they're just trying to push your buttons and throw you off your course. Stay on your course, because it's almost over, right? Still keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Still keep like planting those, or I'm sorry, still keep like watering those plants that you planted and watch them grow, right? Don't ignore them. Don't ignore things that you have taken so long to grow so it can become ripe, right? So it can become, good enough for you to take and pluck off the vine. You're almost there. Don't let anybody manipulate you or try to make you angry or upset. Because I do feel like people will do that, or the situation will turn out that way. Just let it slide off your shoulders because you're almost there. You're almost to the end. And it's been a challenge. It has. In the in the near future, or your outcome here, or by the end of this week, you've felt like you've just had to climb this mountain, and there's been obstacle after obstacle, challenge after challenge with all the little lizards here. There's even one at the very top. Like, even when you make it to the top, there's another challenge, where you're like, gosh dang it, why? No, don't let it get you down. Don't let it throw you off course, because you do got the temperance card here, the balance card. Keep yourself centered, right? Keep yourself balanced and adapt to the changes that are happening. Don't go overboard. Don't do what you're not supposed to do, right? Don't eat too much of the wrong thing, or drink the wrong thing, or, sometimes even when you're doing the right thing, if you overdo it, that can make you sick. There's a balance to everything, right? Keep things well balanced. It's okay to have a little bit of sugar, or, to have a little bit of, I don't know, chips, or, whatever. But don't overdo it. A little bit of something won't hurt you, but don't get sucked into overindulging, because that will hurt you, right? And don't pour too much of your energy into others either, because that will leave you depleted, and it'll leave you unbalanced. You have to be strong enough. You have to keep yourself well balanced to be strong enough to keep going, to get to the top. Even if there's obstacles, right? Even if there's challenges, you're tough. You're still going to get there regardless, right? Regardless of what happens, because you are flexible, you are adaptable. You can do these things. You can make it. You can get there, and you will. Oh, look at this. I talked about gambling, but it says excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Yes, so if you do gamble and you got the jackpot, don't go overboard, right? Don't risk too much. It says it at the bottom. Don't risk too much. If you win anything, if you do happen to go gambling and you do win a good amount, walk away. Do not replay the winnings that you made, because you will lose it. Okay? Walk away. I think I did that once years and years and years ago when I was like in my early 20s. I went gambling and I played like $20 at the dollar slots. I won $1,000. And I only put $2 in the dollar slots, and I won $1,000. As soon as they handed me that money, they handed me all cash. I said, okay, thank you very much. And I walked straight out that door, and I had the best weekend of my life. And I did. So do that. Don't replay it. Don't reinvest. Walk away once you win it. Okay, and then you got flame. The flame symbolizes both creation and destruction, representing transformation and cleansing. Dreaming, if these are my dream oracle decks, so if you're dreaming of a flame, it indicates that an inner energy is awakening, possibly a surge of passion. The flame may also represent a spiritual purification process, burning away unnecessary emotions or beliefs. Fire is not just about destruction, it also signifies new life, the possibility of rebirth from brokenness. Yes. It is like that phoenix in the flames, right? Going into the flames and being reborn and coming out brand new. That's you. You're going through a huge transformation here. So be on the lookout for that, you guys, okay? All right, so now I'm just going to do your numerology card and then we'll end the reading. What else do you have for my Geminis for the week of December 1st? Thank you, through the 8th. And you got 2222 feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. So the twos could be very significant to you for this week. So pay attention to that also, okay? All right, guys, that was the end of my reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful and it resonated. If it did, please hit that like button. And if you want to leave a comment, I would love to respond. Also, if you're not a subscriber, you can be a subscriber and you can hit that little bell and it'll let you know when your next reading comes out for you. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, my information is in the bio below, so make sure to check that out, okay? Thank you so very much. Love and light.